Welcome to a VVGTGaming tutorial video for SMITE. This episode we will cover the basics of playing in the mid position as a mage. At the beginning of the game, the player should press the I key to open up the shop menu where you can buy items, actives and consumables. For most mid laners, you'll be looking to pick up the starter item, Vampiric Shroud, for early magical power and sustainability. Shoes are also good for early movement speed, magical power, and they can then be tiered up into two separate items. Shoes of the Magi for penetration, and Shoes of Focus for cooldown reduction. I would also recommend picking up a couple potions for sustainability. One healing potion to get your health back, and one mana potion to get your mana back. Once you get into lane, you'll notice an enemy mage, or maybe another role, but typically a mage. In this scenario, Poseidon is up against a Ra. Their goal here is to push each other in the lane by pushing up the minions faster than the other person and do damage to the tower. However, be careful, if you hit an enemy guard, the minions will focus you. And be very wary of this because they can do massive damage in the early stages of the match. You should be careful of allowing enemy minions under your tower range. Any minion that the tower strikes will not yield any gold upon death and can put you behind the enemy mid lane. Attacking with no intention of killing is a vital part of playing SMITE. This is called poking and can be used to force a recall or allow for easier kills. However, it is very important to not get poked too much yourself and be caught out of position. So if you get very low, be sure to walk back to base or press B to recall. Make sure you're in a safe position though so you don't get caught out. If necessary, you can purchase a teleportation scroll, or TP for short, to teleport back to an allied tower. However, don't do this too much as it can put you further behind the enemy mid laner. When the enemy mid is out of the lane, you have two options. The first option is to push down the enemy tower. However, be careful of how far you push up, because you can get ganked by the enemy jungler. This is why they come from behind you and they try and kill you. If possible, you can rotate to other lanes, much like if the enemy mid is missing. In this scenario, the Ra is pushing down the right tower. So Poseidon decides to rotate round to right lane and gank him to deny him that tower damage and to try and get a kill. In this scenario, he hits him with the Kraken, followed by a Whirlpool and Tidal Wave, and secures the kill for first blood of the match. It is also very important for maximum efficiency to secure the mid harpy camps either side of mid lane. However, remember, if you have a jungler, sometimes you'll have to wait for them to get there or just leave the EXP to them. But if your jungler isn't taking them, then be sure to get them to get further ahead of the enemy mid lane. Cow should be shown at all time in lane because, as stated earlier, you can be ganked. In this scenario, Kali arrives from the jungle and starts fighting the Poseidon. Poseidon didn't expect it and she finishes the kill off with her ultimate and gives her team a big advantage and the mid lane. Wards, however, can be purchased to give vision of key points of the map. You can also purchase an active by the name of Eye of Providence, which allows you to place wards every 90 seconds. Wards should be placed where you feel the vision is needed. Typically, for a mid laner, I recommend placing wards around the mid harpy camps, either in these two aggressive positions here, or in the same position but on your side of the map. This allows you to see enemy movement, as demonstrated in this clip where Kali once again tries to gank Poseidon. This time he sees due to his ward and gets the Whirlpool Kraken combo before Kali uses her ultimate to avoid death. This concludes the VVGT Gaming Guide to mid lane. Thank you for watching and stay safe in mid.